So yesterday I made this animation. And basically it's just the Pythagorean theorem. You've got your right triangle here. The end of the hypotenuse is moving in a circle. And we've got a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This big rectangle is c squared. So the hypotenuse is staying the same length, so this c squared is the square for the hypotenuse is staying the same. And so, yeah, it was just some fun, and I had so much fun that I decided I was gonna do a CSS battle today. Just like old times. All right, so today's CSS battle looks like a pencil wrapped around a yellow square. All right, let's see. What will I do here? So my initial, I guess there's two ways to approach this. Either create each one of these as its own div. What's the obvious way to do this? Create a div here, a div here, a div here, a div here, and then, so it'd be 5 divs. And then just position them as needed. And then create this last div. And the other way would be to do one big blue div, then put a yellow div inside of that, and then mask off this end with another yellow div, and then put the final div in. So that'd be fewer divs. But, well, I'll try it both ways. Maybe. Let's just try the first way. I think I do want a container to just contain everything. And I'm not going to go for glory here. I'm just going to say, call this main. Yeah, I'll just change it to a main. And then we will say it's 300 wide and 200 tall. The background for this one is this color. And then what we'll do is for our body, we'll say background yellow. Okay. And then I'll make this a flex. Items center. I've been using Tailwind. So I've been messed up by Tailwind. I don't remember. Justify content and then place items. But maybe I can change it to grid. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's a little too big, so I'm gonna knock off 20 on the height, and I'll do minus 20 on the width. So it'd be 280 and 1. Okay, 180. 260, 250, 240. That looks good to me. Okay. Let's submit. Let's see how much credit we get for minimum effort. 89% match. All right. So next I'm going to add the center mask. I'll just call it a div. And I'll call it and we'll do the same with main. I guess I'm doing it this way. Yeah. For body and main, we want them both to do that. Yeah, we'll zoom in a little here. That's better. And I'm gonna put width would be probably, I don't know, 100. Height would be 50. And then the color would be the yellow color. Pretty close, but I'm gonna go to 60 and 110, 120. Let's see what that gets us. 95 maybe? Yeah, 95. And I guess I'll do a pseudo element. And I'll say let's do background red. And we gotta say content. And then, well, I guess I'll use the blue color. No, we'll use red for now, because this is gonna be my yellow mask here. I want to to get out of the flow. So position fixed. Okay, cool. And then I'll move it up. Yeah, I'll make it bigger. Make it a lot bigger. 100 by 100, and then I'll move it up. So I'll say top 0. Top 20. That's pretty good. And then I'll move it over. I'll say right 0, right 30. Right 40. I want a little bit more. Perfect. And then I'll turn it yellow. Boom. Let's see how good that does for us. 98.5. All right, let's do an after. And we'll use the light blue color. And we know it's probably too big, so I'm going to make these both 60. And it seems right to me. Top 60, right 80, 100. Oh yeah. And then I want to do border. No, border. Can I transform? I want to like skew it. Skew. I don't know how this works. All right, let's go to MDN. And is skew what we want? I want to like pinch it. It's not skew. Transform. Yeah, I kind of just want like border radius, but without a radius. Border. border color? No. Border. Oh, these are fancy. Border. Border. I wonder if I can use clip. Deprecated. Yeah, that's cool. I know I've done this before. What did I do? Div. Maybe something like border. Oh. Well, let's look at border radius. Corner shape. Okay. Squircle. Oh, weird. How does that work? It's just taking a chunk out. What? I do not. Huh. Oh, okay. Corner shape. I guess I'll look up corner shape. Oh, limited availability. Okay. Yeah, bevel. I kind of need a chamfer, right? Okay, I will try that though. Hmm. And corner shape will be flat. What do we got? Oh, nice. There we go. Okay. What other corner shapes can I have? Square, squircle, super ellipse, notch, scoop, round, bevel. That one's great. Round is the default. Bevel. How do I get how can I get quality suggestions here? Maybe what I can do instead of pixels is percent corner shape bevel. Can I do 1000%? See, it's great. And then I do that and it screws it up. Okay. So I guess that's corner shape. Oh, all right, so those are it. Round, scoop, bevel, notch, square. I could try square. No. Oh, and maybe for okay, that could work. Yeah. I'll cut out the, and then I'll move it back by 30. And then I'll say transform. Scale Y, no, scale X, and I'm going to say 2. Oh, yes. Wow, I definitely learned something today. That was great. Should be 100% match, right? 100%. Whew. Wow, that was challenging. Okay, so now that I'm just like tired. And I think that's good. Let's not do it the easy way or like the obvious way. I think that's good enough to just call it. All right. Well, that was fun. Now we're done.